The story of the oceans is a story older than us. 70% of the surface of our planet is blue. We've been to the moon, but have barely explored the 5% of the ocean's depths. Most life on Earth lives there. More than the Amazon, the oceans are our lungs. The seas soak up our carbon. And you can squeeze the entire atmosphere of all the air we breathe into a space the size of the Mediterranean Sea. Life came from the oceans. The first creatures with eyes looked out from the sea. We owe fishes our color vision and our sense of hearing. The story of fishes is a story older than us by some 500 million years. We've evolved with them. The symphony of life amongst the coral and the waves makes us who we are, from the teeth in our jaws to the salt in our veins. This is the home of whales, plankton, seaweed, and fishes. There are over 33,000 species. Each life is unique, a mystery. There are more fishes than birds, reptiles, amphibians, and mammals. We are the village, they are the kingdom. And yet we share so much. The same body systems, muscles, nerves, and senses. The same fibers that transmit pain. We even fall for the same optical illusions. Our love for the oceans is our love for the elegance of the shark, the fragility of the seahorse, and the cheek of the clownfish. The abundance and majesty of a world more colorful and diverse than we could ever imagine. Many ocean fishes will be dead by 2050. Plastics have reached the deepest trenches, and the wonders of the world's great coral reefs are dying. Ocean dead zones are caused by pollution from farms where nothing can live. We caused this. Ancient sea turtles swim alone in worlds where they can't find a mate. Magnificent predators swim on the brink of extinction, caught in nets as bycatch, killed for their fins. The world's fishing fleet has doubled in the past 65 years, but they're finding it much harder to catch fish. A fifth of all plastic pollution in the oceans is discarded fishing nets. And as one population of fish crashes, we move on to the next. Fish farms aren't the answer. Riddled with disease, billions of fish live in abject misery. More than a quarter of wild-caught fishes are used to make farmed fish feed. It takes 120 wild-caught fish to raise just a single farmed salmon to reach your plate. But why do we do this? Maybe because we think fish aren't the same as us? We think they only have a 3-second memory, but sockeye salmon record every detail of their birth river and make their way back years later when it's their time to spawn. And we think they can't smell, but the American eel can detect 1/1,000,000th of a drop of home water in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. And we think they can't hear, but koi will grow faster listening to Mozart and Beethoven. And we think they can't use tools, but triggerfish will pick up stones and rap on the side of a tank to let you know that it's feeding time. And we think they can't feel pain, but we've evolved from the same common ancestors. A hook through her cheek will hurt a cod as it hurts you. We only know a fraction of the lives of fishes with whom we share this planet, but we already know they're feeling, smart, social animals in all the ways that matter. Does it matter we live in the air and they live in the water? Does it matter that we both form bonds with our friends? Fishes are under threat from the same climate crisis as we are. In this fight, humans and fish are allies. What matters is this: the story of fishes is a story older than us, but now their story is ours too. The warming oceans, the coral bleaching, the plastic pollution, the overfishing. If we don't fight alongside fishes, we will lose everything. And there are solutions. Together, we'll create incredible marine conservation areas with strong regulation. Together, we'll refuse to eat farmed fish that causes cruelty and decimates wild fishes. Together, we'll encourage fisheries and fishermen into more sustainable food production. Together, we'll rethink how we treat the most exploited beings on our planet. There's no doubt about it, the science has been done. The best diet is one with more plants. The healthiest planet is one where fishes are thriving in their natural environment. And you can do so much to make this happen. We think fishes are just fish, but we're better than this. Are you ready to be their ally? It's time to rethink fish.